No.
Forever name our forever. He said he's been out. He said he's been out. He said he's been out. I didn't.
What was that?
He said he's been out. He said he's been.
Really, Layla?
Who did this?
What did you do?
Who did this? Who?
Who did?
Did you eat her food? Did you eat?
Who ate the toy?
I just don't understand. This is crazy to me.
Who got into that? Who got into the dog food?
Who did this?
Who did this?
Which one of you did this?
Hugo did it.
Who did it?
What is this? What is this?
Come here, baby. Come here.
10 tips for leash training your puppy from a dog trainer. 1. Get your puppy used to wearing a leash. Remember that even just that is an entirely new experience for them, so have them wear a leash inside an environment they are used to at first. Use a slip lead. We find that using a slip lead is most effective because it allows you more control over your dog's movements, making it easier to guide them in the right direction. 3. Keep a short slack, an arm distance away to allow to correct your dog's behavior quickly and effectively. 4. Once your pup starts feeling confident, go outside with the lead on. 5. Start small. Remember, puppies have a short attention span, so only go outside for as long as you can hold their attention. 6. Keep their attention on you and don't let them get ahead of you. If they do get ahead, switch directions to recapture their focus. 7. When you stop, your puppy stops. Use the sit and break commands and reward with treats. 8. Avoid distractions, such as other dogs along the way, to keep your dogs in training mode and not playtime. 9. Consistency is key. Doesn't matter how long per day you have, just make sure you do it. 10. Common sense, but pick up after your pup and always carry poop bags. Thanks for watching and follow Utah Doodles for more pup tips.
About no barking in the crate, no whining in the crate. And how do we fix this? Right now we have a dog off screen that we're playing with to get her to get animated because she's frustrated and she wants to come out. Like all puppies, they want to come out, they want to socialize, they want to get played with, they want to get fed. So how do we teach them that barking in the crate does not get you what you want? I know you don't want to hear this, but I have to tell you the truth. You got to ignore it to the best of your abilities, all right? Because this is what's going to happen. If she whines and you feel bad for her and you come over while she's right in the middle of whining and you open the door, she just trained you. She is absolutely convinced via a type of training we call free shaping, where the dog learns something on their own. They realize that they can manipulate their environment, and whining gets Dodo Head to open the door. Now, what happens when you've opened the door a couple times for the whining because you feel bad, and now it's 2-3 days later, and now they're whining, but you said, I'm not going to open it. We have to put a stop to this. So the whining continues. They're absolutely convinced that whining will get Dodo Head to come over and open the door. It's worked the last 3 times. Well, now they amp it up, and they switch to barking. Barking. You say to yourself, well, they must really need to come out. And so right in the middle of the barking, you come over and you open the door. Oh my God, you've just convinced them that barking, if whining doesn't work, amp it up, barking will get Dodo Head to come over. Now, when the barking stops working, what they'll start to do is paw the crate. Paw the crate. If you walk over and your dog is pawing the crate and you reach down and open it, again, you have now convinced your dog that whining, barking, and now pawing will get Dodo Head to open the crate door. All right, so that's them manipulating their environment. They're actually training you. So if that's what you're not supposed to do, then Garrett, what are you supposed to do? Well, that's what I'm going to try to tell you. You have to try to find a way to open that crate door before they start whining, barking, pawing. If they're whining, barking, pawing, you have to wait them out. You have to wait them out. Like right now would be an okay opportunity to open it, because that's not a good time. And it's hard I'm wearing the mic, so you may not be able to hear what she's doing. But there's that whining. I'm not going to open for that. Now, what I can do is kind of break up that OODA loop, just a little mild tap. So, what's going on? Tail's wagging. And I say, hey, that's the kind of behavior I want. That's what I'm going to pay for. Now, she's going to want to shoot out because her buddy's out there playing, but we're still going to keep the rules in place that we talked earlier in this video series. You must stay. Stay. Shh. Free. She did a good job staying. Now she's free to go run and play. That's basically the Crate 101 on barking in the crate. Good luck with it. It's not easy, but stay with it. I promise you it'll work in the long run.
4 signs that your dog is happy. A happy dog will roll on their back and expose their belly to you. This is a sign that they are happy and trusting of you. In fact, a dog that initiates physical contact, such as bumping up against you, putting their head in your hand, or pawing at you, is expressing their happiness and their desire to be with you. Zoomies are short bursts of energy your dog just can't seem to control. Researchers have found only happy, healthy dogs get the zoomies. So if your dog is doing the zoomies, then you are doing everything right. Healthy, happy adult dogs usually sleep for up to 16 hours a day. If your dog is not sleeping that much, this could be a sign of stress. When a dog is happy, their eyes will be a normal, soft shape. Their gaze will be relaxed and gentle, and they will blink often.
Why do dogs love belly rubs? 1. Belly rubs are pleasurable. For some dogs, belly rubs are deeply enjoyable. This is an area they can't scratch or rub themselves, so it may just simply feel good to them. 2. Belly rubs deepen the canine-human bond. Belly rubbing is a comforting action. It's an opportunity to deepen the bond with your dog. Dogs may interpret a belly rub as a display of affection and enjoy the experience because they feel loved and cared for. A good belly rubbing session can release endorphins and oxytocin in dog and owner alike, strengthening the bond between them. 3. Offering their belly is showing trust. For a dog to feel comfortable offering their belly, you're likely someone they trust and are comfortable to be around. When a dog lies on their back with belly and neck exposed, they're communicating they trust you. 4. Offering their belly is a sign of submission. Some dogs may present their bellies as a way to let you know they aren't a threat to you. Hierarchy is important in the canine world. A lesser-ranking dog may drop, roll upside down, and avoid eye contact with a dog who is deemed a higher rank.
So there's an old saying out there that if the dog's tail is wagging, it's friendly. And that couldn't be any further from the truth. So we're going to do a little bit of tail education, tail diagnostics here with Jetpack so that we can better understand what a wagging tail might mean. So we're going to pay attention to the speed of the wag, and we're going to pay attention to the angle of the tail because each one means a little bit different. So we're actually going to start with the tail totally tucked. Now usually this is not wagging, but a tail totally tucked would indicate a very fearful dog. So then we're going to come out a little bit more. This is where we get that real low tail, and we usually get a little wag like this. This is usually coming from a very fearful dog or a very submissive dog, both of which don't necessarily mean happy. We're going to take it up a little bit further here, okay? We're going to come to this more mid-wag here, okay? This is probably the most concerning wag for me. So if we have a dog that's kind of just like this, it might be a dog that's thinking. It's kind of looking at things, it's thinking a little bit, right? We might have a thinking dog here. It doesn't necessarily mean a happy dog. Or if we see it go a little bit, and then it stops a little bit. Again, a dog that might be analyzing a sound, a smell in the air, something like that. If we have a pretty consistent, slow, methodical mid-wag here, this is usually a dog that could potentially become very aggressive. This little, slow, methodical mid-wag accompanied by some forward body posture, some stiff body posture, is a pretty scary wag. This is where a pretty intense bite is going to come out. We're going to move up a little bit more here. This is usually more of our friendly dog wag here. It's not all the way up, it's not all the way down, it's slightly up and it's relaxed. This is usually our happy dog here. If we get all the way up to the top and we have kind of a real tight wag, that means a couple of different things. It can mean a dog that's kind of taking a very dominant body posture, trying to look as big as it can, and again, accompanied by other body language, and that dog might be ready to do something like start a dog fight or something like that. Could also be a dog that's just very alert. We've got that very high tail. It could also be a dog that if we've got this real high tail and it's starting to wag a little bit like this, it could be a dog just about ready to break into play. All of which have very nuanced differentiations within them that are accompanied by various facial features. So next time that you meet a strange dog in a yard or at a park or something like that, don't take it at face value that it's going to be friendly just because that tail's wagging. Every single position and every speed makes a difference.
How you like that? You gonna like that? Like that? How you like that?
7 mind-blowing Yorkshire Terrier facts. 1. The 6th most common dog breed in America. This dog's small stature and friendly disposition have made it a hit in the United States. 2. Origin. Midway through the 19th century, Yorkshire Terriers were initially raised in the English county of Yorkshire. 3. Were bred from 3 different breeds. At one time, the term Yorkshire Terrier was used to describe practically any terrier-type dog with a long coat and coat colors of blue, silver, and tan. 4. Yorkshire Terriers have 2 sets of teeth, in a lifetime just like human. 5. Only have 1 coat color. The Yorkshire Terrier has 1 approved coat color, unlike many other breeds. A Yorkie has a brown coat and a blue saddle. 6. May be a good fit if you have allergies. They often only shed a tiny amount when brushed or bathed, compared to other long-haired dog breeds. 7. Yorkies are called the tomboy toy. Don't be fooled by this toy breed's tiny stature. They are 5 to 7 pounds of pure tomboy. This spunky personality has earned the Yorkie its nickname, the tomboy toy.
If you have a dog, turn your volume up to see what their reaction will be for the following sounds. Or don't, I can't really tell you what to do.
Let me see.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Slowing down.
Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot
My mom was supposed to be there helping me, and I feel more confident having my mom there. But I needed to start trusting myself and my instincts.
Good job.
She was really, really alert to every single little thing going on around her. She would go in. She's smart. She's a wolf. She wouldn't go in all the way. I had my sandwich, so I started using pieces of my sandwich in the back of her crate.
Good girl. You are kicking ass, my love. Now let's get in the crate. Good girl. Got her. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I thought she was gonna freak out. She was really relaxed. That to me is what gave me the relief, is that she wasn't panicked, because I still had to wait for my mom to get there to load her up.
Dorothy is doing amazing in Texas.
Good girl.
When we bring new wolf dogs to the property, we keep them in the catch pen first and allow the other dogs to come up to them through the fence to get acclimated slowly.
My hair. Look, Rooney likes me. Yeah, he does.
Her new doggy friend is Buckwheat, who is one of our wolf dogs that we had here originally in Louisiana.
Now that he's finished checking out the yard, he can give her some time.
Amy was sending me videos of Dorothy and Buckwheat flirting through the fence, and so I thought it'd be great to make a sweet post. Dorothy has found her somewhere over the rainbow. Except, you know, a lot of times people just don't read. And the animal world took it as, oh my gosh, she went over the rainbow, as in she died. And so I didn't pay attention to my post for the entire day, and I forgot, somebody messaged me and said, you better change that post. Everyone thinks she kicked the bucket. I'm like, no. So I thought it was a cute way to end my Dorothy Wizard of Oz story, but apparently I guess I missed the memo.
Did you know that dogs might be talking to you through their behavior? Why do they stretch when they see us? What makes them scratch the ground or even eat unexpected things like dirt? Today, we're diving into 15 fascinating curiosities about dogs that will make you see your four-legged friend in a completely new way. Stay until the end, because the last curiosity is about a gesture of such pure affection that, once you understand it, you'll never see your dog the same way again. Number 1. Why do dogs scratch the ground after doing their business? Every dog owner has seen this. Your dog poops or pees and then starts scratching the ground like they're trying to cover something up. This behavior is more than just a habit. In fact, it's about spreading pheromones released by glands located in their paws. These pheromones act as chemical messages for other dogs, signaling that this territory is already claimed. Additionally, the act leaves visible marks, further reinforcing the message. This instinctive behavior comes from their wolf ancestors, who use the same technique to protect their spaces and warn other animals. Fascinating, isn't it? Number 2. Why do dogs chase their tails? Who hasn't laughed watching a dog spin around madly chasing its own tail? While it may seem funny, this behavior has some interesting explanations. For puppies, it's just a playful way to explore their bodies. But in adult dogs, it can be a sign of pent-up energy, boredom, or even stress. In more serious cases, it could indicate conditions like allergies or tail irritation. Studies also show that dogs living in low-stimulation environments are more likely to develop this behavior as a compulsive activity. So, if it happens frequently, consider offering your dog more activities to keep them engaged. Number 3. Why do dogs have zoomies? Have you ever seen your dog running like crazy around the house or yard for no apparent reason? This behavior, known as zoomies, or frenetic random activity periods, FRAPs, is actually a healthy release of stored-up energy. It occurs mostly in young dogs, or during moments of great excitement, like after a bath or in the evening. Besides being a way to let loose, zoomies help dogs relax and keep their minds balanced. So when it happens, enjoy their happiness and make sure the area is safe for them to run freely. Number 4. Why do dogs jump on people to greet them? The classic happy jump is something all dog owners recognize. Dogs do this because, in nature, puppies lick the faces of adults to get attention or food, and they bring this behavior into their interactions with humans. Since we're taller, they jump to reach our faces and show affection. Additionally, jumping is their way of saying, "I'm so happy I can't contain myself." If you'd like to train your dog to greet people more calmly, use positive reinforcement. But remember, for them, it's just another way to show love. Number 5. Why do dogs eat poop? Coprophagia, as strange as it seems, is a common behavior among dogs. For puppies, it might just be an exploratory phase, but for adult dogs, the reasons vary. Some do it out of curiosity, while others might be seeking nutrients missing from their diet. Interestingly, studies show that dogs living in extremely clean environments are less likely to develop this habit. Additionally, some mother dogs eat their puppies' feces to keep the area clean. If your dog exhibits this behavior, it's worth investigating their diet and environment. Number 6. Why do dogs sleep belly up? When a dog sleeps belly up, with their paws in the air, they're showing total relaxation and trust. This position is highly vulnerable because it exposes their vital organs, but dogs only adopt it when they feel completely safe in their environment and with the people around them. Additionally, sleeping this way helps regulate body temperature since the belly has less fur. It's a clear sign that they trust you completely and feel comfortable at home. Number 7. Why do dogs love sunbathing? Dogs love lying in the sun, and it's more beneficial than it seems. Sun exposure helps produce vitamin D, essential for healthy bones and a strong immune system. Additionally, the warmth relaxes muscles and relieves joint pain, especially in older dogs. However, be cautious. Prolonged exposure can lead to overheating or burns. Make sure your dog has access to shade and fresh water. If you've made it this far, you're probably enjoying the video. Please Please subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up to video so you'll be notified whenever I post new content. Number 8. Why do dogs lick people's feet? This habit might seem strange, but for dogs, it's a way of showing affection and respect. Human sweat glands release salts and other chemical compounds that dogs can detect through taste and smell. Moreover, licking is a form of communication and social interaction for them. Some dogs lick feet as a way of exploring or even seeking attention, especially if they notice it gets a reaction from you. Number 9. Why do dogs nibble your hands during petting? When your dog gently nibbles your hands, they're expressing affection and enthusiasm. This behavior is common among well-socialized dogs, especially during puppyhood, when they play by nibbling each other. It's like they're saying, "I like this, keep going." However, it's important to teach boundaries, especially if the nibbling becomes excessive. Providing appropriate toys can help redirect this energy. Number 10. Why do dogs bark seemingly at nothing? Have you ever seen your dog barking at what appears to be nothing? While it might seem like they're seeing ghosts, the truth is that dogs have much sharper senses than we do. They can detect high-frequency sounds, distant smells, or even vibrations that we miss. Sometimes barking at nothing is simply a way for them to release energy or express excitement. However, if the barking is frequent and unexplained, observe whether they might be bored or anxious. Number 11. Why do dogs follow their humans everywhere? Have you noticed your dog is practically your shadow? This happens because, in the wild, dogs are pack animals and instinctively follow the leader to ensure protection and access to resources. Additionally, they associate you with safety, affection, and fun. This behavior can also indicate a strong bond between you and your dog, which they reinforce by staying close to you. Number 12. Why do dogs eat dirt? Eating dirt is more common than you might think and can have various causes. For some dogs, it's pure curiosity, but in other cases, it may signal an issue. Nutritional deficiencies, such as a lack of minerals, might drive dogs to seek these nutrients in soil. Additionally, some dogs eat dirt to alleviate digestive discomfort. However, this habit can be dangerous, as soil can contain parasites or toxins. If it happens frequently, a visit to the vet is recommended. Number 13. Why do dogs sit with their backs to their humans? It might seem like your dog is ignoring you, but the truth is that sitting with their back to you is a significant gesture of trust. By exposing their back, they show they feel safe and don't need to be on high alert. It's like they're saying, "I trust you to watch my back." This behavior might also be their way of protecting you by keeping an eye on the surroundings. Number 14. Why do dogs drag their bottoms on the floor? Though amusing, this behavior usually signals discomfort. The most common cause is full or inflamed anal glands. Other reasons include worms, allergies, or irritation. If this happens often, it's important to take your dog to the vet to prevent complications. Number 15. Why do dogs stretch when they see you? When your dog stretches upon seeing you, they're performing what's called the playbow. This gesture is more than just a physical stretch. It's a canine greeting full of meaning. By stretching, they're saying, "I'm happy to see you," and often inviting you to play. Additionally, stretching helps wake up their muscles after resting, as if preparing to interact with you. It's a pure and sincere gesture showing how much they value your presence. So, how many of these behaviors have you noticed in your dog? I hope these explanations help you connect even more with your best friend. Now, have you ever wondered how dogs see the world? Many people think they see in black and white, but that's not true.
Here is how I made potty training easier.
This isn't a doodle, this is a standard poodle. And here's a few reasons why you should get one. Standard poodles can take so many different forms, like this, like that, like this, or even right now. There's just so many different ways. Poodles can also be super tolerant and wear Halloween costumes like this, which you loved, and this wig, which I don't think you loved. Poodles are also super agile and love to run around, and they just make you have to get out of the house and have a good time. Also, let's not forget how cute poodle puppies are. Their fur is completely different and it's so soft and fluffy. I love it so much, and just look how small they are. I can't. I need to get another one. I do. Also, I get so many comments on his little trot. Everyone loves how he walks. Additionally, poodles just love to be outside and like experience so many different like environments. Like, we live in New York City right now, and this was his first time seeing the snow, and he was so happy. His zoomies just get me every time. Last but not least, poodles just get along with other dogs so well. Of course, it's about how you raise them as puppies and expose them to different things, but poodles just really know how to read the room and know when to play rough or not. And just to remind you,